ಕನ್ನಡದ ಕಬ್ಜಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕುತೂಹಲನ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕಬ್ಜಾದ ಕ್ವೀನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬರೋಬ್ಬರಿ 22 ವರ್ಷ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ ಎಂದಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಸದಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೂಪ, ಅದೇ ಲಾವಣ್ಯ, ಅದೇ ಹೊಳಪು, ಅದೇ ವಯ್ಯಾರ. ಎಸ್, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕಬ್ಜಾದ ಕ್ವೀನ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಶರಣ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋಣ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಶೋ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Yes, madam. Particular, many celebrities, whenever they will come to the Bangalore, so they have some favorite spot and a favorite food. So, which one is your favorite spot?
The first time I came to Bangalore, I was in college, and I remember going to Kaveri fishing camp, driving there. I remember going for long drives in Bangalore. Back in the day, Empire was famous. Everyone went there to eat and. But now there's such lovely places. There's Socials here, which is owned by a friend of mine. I love the food in Bangalore. It's just, I feel like every time I'm going and eating somewhere, it's also that smile on people's face and it's the happiness and the pride in living in Bangalore and the love for the city and love for the culture that I love a lot. My favorite when I was shooting for my Kannada film, we were shooting in Mysore and we used to go in the night and eat Mysore dosa. It's still my favorite. Every time I come to Bangalore, I always ask for Mysore dosa, masala dosa.
Yes. Madam, what was your first reaction after watching the trailer?
I fell in love with it. It was amazing because we had the trailer launch in Bangalore and Rana was there and he said, I don't know how many times I clapped because every time the cutting and then the way they've edited and the work that AJ has done and the work that the director has done and all the actors, the way they've put it all together, it's very captivating.
Yes, sir. Sandalwood's 3 big stars, Shivana sir, Sudeep sir, Upendra sir, are there in the movie. So how was your experience with them?
I only work with Upendra sir, so I can only talk about Uppi sir. Uppi sir is a very down-to-earth, simple, such a good human being, so funny, he has such a beautiful personality and he's such a talented man. I mean, he's so well-spoken, but so humble. He's so, simple that sometimes you have to remind yourself that he's a superstar. He's a very, very kind man.
How was the experience for shooting the Namami song, especially?
I loved it. Chinni sir choreographed the song and it was shot in Bangalore and the sets were ready and we had to shoot and I wasn't really well. I had a bad sinus attack and I couldn't even breathe. But it was literally me and AJ were always fighting. AJ, stop the dust, and AJ is like, shut up, I can't do it. And I was like, please AJ, I can't. I was literally, had a really bad cold and my makeup man, Mahinda Dada, had to keep doing my makeup because it was so much fun shoot. It was so satisfying shooting for it. It has great music and it's shot beautifully by Chinni sir and the whole concept, it's beautiful.
Yes, particularly this costume, madam.
Costume was done by a very talented costume designer from Bangalore. Her name is Sitara Kurige, and Sitara designed the whole outfit. And those lehengas are it was very heavy, huh? It's actually real hand woven sarees which she's put together, and it's beautiful. It's just stunning. But for me, every time I'm walking out, God, I can't walk. How will I dance? How will I dance? But the music, when you play the music, it's just happening. The music is so powerful of the film.
Which one is the best comment you received after that song?
My mother loved it. She loved it. And for me, nothing is more important than my mother liking it. And Radha saw it and Radha's like, Mama, she loved it too.
Especially female fans liking very much that song.
Thank
you. How you are feeling?
Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Yes, particularly, how many days you had took for that shoot?
2 hours, that's it. We only had 2 hours. I got to Bangalore and the next day they were shooting, so there was not much time. But the steps are beautifully choreographed by Chinni sir. So 2 hours is all I had, but it was fun, yeah.
And recently you have participated in the event of the Shidlagatta, ma'am. So how was the craze and how was the reaction?
It was
Kannada audience are
great.
expecting.
Yeah, it was great. Great. I was very impressed. It was such a huge audience, so many people, but there was with so much love and so much respect, and they were so peaceful, and they were so kind to everyone. They waited, and the program started, and they were so happy to see their favorite stars on stage. For me, I was just in awe of how well it was organized, and to see so many people, it was really nice.
Yes, madam. Everyone is asking same question. Whenever you will meet, ma'am, how you are maintaining the beauty from last 22 years, ma'am? Secret of your beauty.
I just work hard. I do a lot of Kathak. I do yoga. I do workout. I eat healthy. I try to stay happy, and I do put an effort to it. I work on it.
What magic will do Kabza, ma'am? Because
I think it'll do Kabza on your hearts, and I really hope that you love watching the film, enjoy watching the film as much as we have enjoyed shooting for the film. Rchandru sir has put all his heart and soul in the film, and he's worked really hard for the film. So I really hope that you love the film.
Kabza is going to release in a special day, madam, especially Uppu sir birthday.
Yeah.
But you are also acted in the Arasu. So
Yeah.
how you are remembering those days?
It was sweet. It was beautiful. It was magical to meet him. I'm very happy that we're releasing it on 17th of March. And I hope all the love people have for Kannada industry and for everyone. And I hope people show it on the film as well. And I really pray that you love the film.
In Kabza, all big stars are shared a screen, ma'am. So what made you to accept that story? That's what.
I like the way Rchandru sir, the scale on which he wanted to make the film. I really liked him as a director, as a human being. And I felt that he will do justice to the film, and I felt that he'll make my character look beautiful, and he'll do justice to it. And when I heard the script, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the scenes, the way he was narrating them, and with the passion which he was narrating it. And I felt that this man is so passionate about what he's doing, and he's putting his heart and soul into it. I'm sure it'll show on screen, and I'm sure people will love and appreciate his hard work. So I wanted to be part of the film, and I'm glad that I'm part of the film.
Yes, now audience know that you are the queen of the Kabza, ma'am. So in the movie,
Yeah,
for which kingdom will be the queen, ma'am?
I think the Kingdom of Hearts.
Yes, particularly this movie is created a big craze in Karnataka. So how was the response in other states, madam? You are traveling all over the world.
Wherever I go, people love, and they've seen the trailer, and they love the way it's shot, and they ask me when is the movie coming out, and I really pray that all the hard work, like I said, is people appreciate it, and with Krishna's blessing, I'm sure they will love the film, and I'm sure it'll be a big hit.
Director and the whole team is telling again and again that Kabza is not a pan-India movie. It's a pan-world movie. So how we are feeling as a part of the team?
I feel cinema, the language is not a barrier anymore. And I think after COVID, people were sitting at home and watching so much stuff on the OTT platforms, and they're like, language is not a problem anymore. People are hungry for good cinema, good work, good stories. And so it really doesn't matter what language you make your film and what language you tell your story. What matters is how you tell that story and how much heart and soul of your own you put in that story. And if there is that love, and if there is that honesty, and if there is that true desire to share your story with the world, language is not a barrier. And I feel today people are accepting cinema and movies and stories from different parts of the world. So yes, truly every film is a pan-world film. And Kabza especially because of the way it's shot and the way it's been directed and the hard work and the heart and soul and the sweat that everyone's put in. Yes, it is a world cinema, and I hope everyone comes forward and watches the film.
Yes, madam, we heard that Kabza is not only the underworld story, a lot of emotions are there inside.
Yeah.
So, especially your character will touch the
Yeah,
audience.
it's very
so how it
beautifully.
was.
There's the story between me and the hero, and how there's a beautiful thread in how it translates. It's also a period film, so the love story has a kind of innocence. It has a kind of, there's a more that we speak with eyes, and there's a lot of like, it has a charm of that era, and Rchandru sir has very beautifully shown that.
Which was the most challenging part in the Kabza while shooting, madam?
The most challenging part I feel was, I wanted to have my character a kind of a body language and the way she speaks and the language, and I had to learn my lines and understand the language. So I work really hard on that, because there's a certain way with which, a certain poise that she has, and the way she talks, and the way she looks and the way she behaves, and because we're also bringing that era back for people, so we wanted to bring that.
Have you given any suggestions for the director?
Are you kidding?
shooting?
No,
Yes.
I always follow the director.
Yes, particularly, how was the experience with sharing screen with Upendra sir?
He's such a talented actor. He's so down to earth. He's so simple. He's such a kind-hearted man. He's really good to everyone on set. Like, he'll come and he'll spread so much joy and happiness. He's also laughing, and like the moment he comes, everyone's just laughing and everyone's so like, excited. But he's always happy, and always so down to earth and so grounded. And I think that's the best part about Upendra sir. Very grounded.
Can you share the one particular situation which was the most memorable during the situation and the shooting?
Not really. Every moment was memorable, so it'll be hard for me to say like that.
So we heard that Chandru sir is planning part 2, Kabza part 2.
Yeah.
So will your character continue in that, ma'am?
I hope so.
Yes. Are the already shooting started about, ma'am?
I have no idea.
Yes. You will be the part of the Kabza 2.
I hope so.
And then audience who is watching the Kabza, who will watch the Kabza first part, means they will expect your character in 2 also, na?
Yeah, I hope that happens, and I hope we become part of part 2, and I hope
Kannada movies are creating a big craze in other states also. So did you saw KGF and did you heard the reviews
I
about
saw
the KGF?
KGF. I saw it. Very well directed, very well acted. Very well. It's just a masterpiece. Yeah, and I really enjoyed watching KGF. Really loved it. The whole mother sentiment was beautiful, and the way he's acted, he's really looking larger than life and looking amazing in the film. Kantara I saw. I really liked it. It's so different and so beautifully made and so well acted. Again, I feel that now is a time for good story to come forward, and it's interesting that now if a Kantara or a KGF does well, it's like everyone in the country watches it, and everyone is sharing that beautiful cinema, and that's the best part of cinema today, right? So it's a good time to make good stories.
Yes, madam. Particularly, you have shared a screen with Chandra before 10 years. You came back after 10 years. So, did you got any opportunities before this?
Not really. I mean, I felt this was a good film, good time, and I did it. Yeah.
Yes, after watching this Namami song, madam, some people are comparing this to other songs. So that's why. Did you heard that comments and all?
No, I don't read comments ever.
Yes,
And
madam.
I'm not interested.
Yes, particularly, the movie is going to release on 17th. So,
Yeah.
what do you say for audience?
Please go watch the film. Please watch it in big cinema, big theater. Only reason is because it's shot like that. It's shot like larger than life, and the camera work, the action sequences, the set, all of it. You know, everyone's really put in a lot of hard work. So please go watch it in the theater. It has Sudeep, it has Upendra sir, and I know that you love both of them, and I'm sure you will love watching the film.
Madam, finally one question. Usually audience will have more questions to ask the artists. So do you have any question to ask the audience from TV9?
I don't, I feel like I'm very grateful to you all for giving me all the love and appreciation. I was a girl next door. For me to become an actor, of course, it's Krishna's blessings, and I'm so grateful to God that I'm here. But it's also your love and all the support that you all have given me. And as an actor, I'll be nowhere without your love. So I'm super grateful and super thankful for all the love. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, ma'am. All the best for Kabza.
Thank you.
ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಕಬ್ಜಾ ಕ್ವೀನ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಸರಣ್ ಅವರ ಮಾತಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ನಿರಂತರ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರಿ TV9.